Hello, it's Eric Brown from Massage Mastery Online, and I want to thank you for your interest in digital textbooks. If you are watching this video, it's likely that you are a school administrator and we've given you a group leader role. So we just wanted to show you the functions that are available to you as a group leader. Essentially, you'll be able to buy textbooks at a discounted price for students, and you'll be able to manage your students' progress through our system. So this video is being done on May 18th. The site is not fully developed yet, so I will probably highlight a few issues or bugs that are known right now that we will have fixed this week, but I've wanted to make sure that you are aware of some of the functionality that exists here. So to begin with, I'm going to click the navigation button in the top right hand corner that looks like a hamburger, and I'm going to click the login link to log in. I'm going to enter my email address and a password. If I want the system to remember me so I don't need to log in each time, I'm going to click this button. If not, then I will just click the login button. Now, I just want to let you know that this is one place where there's a bug. You might see a screen come up that says you'll need to enable cookies. This is an issue on our system. We'll have that fixed this week. Your cookies are absolutely fine. Just enter in your password a second time, click the login button, and you'll be logged in like this. Now, depending on where you are in the process of registering students, this might look different for you. So here I have two student cohorts registered. So I have a drop down with two groups. If you haven't registered any groups yet, then you won't see any groups. And if you just have one, then you'll just see the title of that one group at the top without a drop down. Okay, let me take you through some of the features on the group management page here. Now, when you log in, you'll notice that I've been directed to this page automatically because I am a group leader. If you need to find this page at any point in time, just go to the navigation, and now that you're logged in as a group leader, you'll see these two new pages. Read this first, which is written instructions that are highlighted in this video, and the group management page itself. So let me give you a quick tour of this page, and let's take a look at preventing disease transmission, which is the one that most of you are interested in at this point in time. So I'll have a list of my groups at the top, and then a list of the group textbooks. And in this case, I have access to preventing disease transmission. If I click that, I will go to the actual textbook itself with all the content here, and I can access the content. Going back to the group management page, the next section you'll see is enrolled users. Now this tells you how many students, how many textbook copies you have, how many are assigned, and how many are remaining. So in this case, I have purchased 10 student copies. I've only registered one student as a user to access the textbooks, and I have 9 copies remaining. Now, if I need to purchase more textbooks for this particular group or cohort, all I need to do is click the Add Seats button. And this will take me directly to the shopping cart where I will get a discounted price on any of the textbooks. In this case, preventing disease transmission in a massage practice is $0. It really won't matter. If you are changing the quantity in your shopping cart, then make sure you click the Update Cart before you proceed to checkout. And this will adjust the pricing for you if you're buying multiple copies, and proceed to checkout. Let's go back to the group management page. Okay, so this is how you add textbooks to this existing group or cohort. If I want to establish my first group or my first cohort, then scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page where you'll see the links where you can purchase any of these textbooks at a discounted price. If you are on the main site and trying to, or the main sales pages, and trying to purchase a textbook and it looks like the price is not the discounted price, it's because you're on the main page. You have to use these links here to get it at the discounted price that we offer for group leaders. Okay, now to assign the textbooks to users, all you need to do is click this button here, and you'll see you'll have multiple options. You can add one student at a time, or you can add multiple. I'm going to click the Add Multiple. You can see that I have 9 blank spaces here, and this is because I have 9 textbooks remaining. So just enter in the student's first name, last name, their email address. You don't have to fill out all of these. If you only have 3 students, that's fine. Once you fill that out, click the Add and Invite Users. That student will be sent a notification that they now have access, and they will get their login information, which includes their email address and a password. You'll notice 2 other options here. These have not been developed yet. These will be developed in the future. So if you try to use these will just not work for you. Now, as I look here, I can see which students I've registered for access to the textbook. I'll also see who is a group leader. Now, you'll be listed as a group leader here in your group automatically. You can add a group leader. We suggest you use this very judiciously, because any group leader you add here will have the same administrative privileges that you have. So we suggest adding no more than 1 additional group leader. If you need to add more, then please contact us. Now, what makes this interface really useful for instructors are the reports. Again, we're just developing this. This is in beta. We will add additional reporting features in the future, but we'll show you what we have access to at this point in time. The one that you'll be most interested in is the progress link. And I'm actually going to take you to another account where I actually have some students, so you can see what this looks like. Here we go. Okay, let's go to the reports. And I'm going to click a progress report. Now, in this case, this allows me to search by specific users. So I am just going to get a username here. Well, actually, let me just type in a name, which I know this user exists here. You just start typing in the name or their email address, and you'll get a list of anybody with that name or email address. So I'm going to select this user. And here I can see that she's 94% completed this course. If I want to see exactly what she's completed, then I click this expand arrow, and I can see how she's progressed through the chapters. And this is an ideal student. She's done everything in order, going systematically through the book. So good for her. She's done a great job. And here in this last chapter, we can see that she still has a couple topics to complete and the quiz to complete. So that's how we can get granular information on each student and what they've completed in the course. I can also use, or if I just go through this, this list here, now she has more than 20 users. The system only displays 20 at a time per page by default, so I can display more here, which gives me more, or I can just use the back and forth arrows here. Now I can see that 2 students are in progress. And if I click on the in progress link, this becomes a hyperlink. I should be able to see, I get this sort of cursory report that tells me how much of the textbook they have completed. Let's go back to group management, and I'll show you a couple more reporting features. Now these are not all built out yet. These will be built out for the 2nd edition of Massage Mastery in 2021. Right now you'll have access to these first 3 options. In the future, you'll have the ability to mark assignments and essays. So the other one that is active here right now is the quiz. If you want to see how students are doing on the quiz, click the quiz link. And you'll need to select a specific quiz that you want to look at. So let's say we are working on Chapter 5 in class, and I want to see how my students have done on that chapter quiz. I click that. And then I will get a list of all students that have completed that quiz. Now you'll see here that this user appears twice. It's because they've attempted it once and they've attempted it a second time. So when they've made multiple attempts, you'll see each attempt. The information here is quite granular, so if I want to see how she's done on this quiz specifically, I can see how she's done on every single question, whether she's gotten it correct or not. The time it takes to get through the quiz and the results here at the bottom. And you can view any of these quiz questions by clicking the View button. Okay, so those are our three reporting features that you currently have access to. I think that is a basic overview of the system. If you have any questions at all, by all means, contact us at any time. You'll see a Contact Us link at the bottom of every single page of the site, and we will get back to you typically before the end of the business day. So we'll respond quickly to your requests. And thank you once again for checking out Massage Mastery.